a lot of the women I interviewed were in for DUI. Those that weren't were all eventually in for things that could happen to anybody, given the wrong circumstances. And so, yeah, the idea of being taken away from my children, it terrified me. And the idea of my children, making a terrible mistake later in their life terrifies me. And so, yeah, I think that the fragility of life is a huge part of the series. And it was something I lived with very intimately during the whole making of it.
We kind of got out a little bit, but how do you feel altered after having devoted this much of your life to telling the story?
One of the kind of concerns we had about the story was the fact that her crime was a DUI, and so it had this kind of pall of accident instead of intentionality over it, and that people might think, well, she's not like other people who committed more premeditated or more overtly violent crimes. And she says, no, I am the same. I'm exactly the same, because I know that all of those crimes happened in a moment of weakness. And I had to ask myself, do I ever lose my temper? Yes, I lose my temper. I lose my temper, right? And I tell myself I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to lose my temper again. So I think when she said that she's not any different, and that she understands that all of those crimes happened in a moment when people lost it, that made me rethink.
I didn't know she had DUI. I already know she was under the influence. I didn't say anything about that till just now.
Very interesting. And what you,
I thought she just ran a red light. That's all
the
they
story
said.
we just heard was that this was not about rehabilitation. This was about punishment. That's what she heard. And I think that that's where a lot of people are. I think immediately after something like that, that's where I would be.
But that's fair. That's why we have a system of justice and not a system of vigilance, right? Of course we want to go out and